sexy and sultry Ginifer King from the hottest new show on the Strip. Baz is our guest today, and you have an interesting family history. You are a direct descendant of Davy Crockett?
King of the Wild Frontier, yes ma'am.
When did you discover that?
Figure that out? Well, my grandparents were big into genealogy, so we have all that kind of stuff, and I kind of have enjoyed it as well, but they have everything kind of mapped out, and I mean, I'm about as Texas as they come. Like,
do you have a hat?
Oh, of course we had a hat as a kid, you know, I mean, it's just silly, but it was so much fun, you know, my daughters of the, you know, Republic of Texas, and all that, you know, I grew up in Houston, and so it's just kind of fun family history, you know.
We had a genealogy expert on a couple of months ago, and that was the interesting part. We got to dive into my history and learn how many of my descendants crossed the border from Mexico, and how many, the path they had to go through to get up through Mexico into Texas, over to Colorado, and then finally to East LA. So it's just one of those really interesting experiences. Is there a book that your family has?
Well, they did like research. I mean, sure, there's like a scrapbook with like pictures of, you know, when they came over here from Ireland and all that kind of stuff. And it's just, it's fun. I like family history. I love history of
where
things.
you came from.
So
like, where you
You make a reservation at a restaurant and you throw that down?
Oh, I mean, it works everywhere. I mean, I threw it down in your parking lot. I was like,
you got premier parking?
I got premier parking and your visitor parking.
Well, how much does your frontier history play into your love of animals now?
Oh gosh, so if I was going to say I'm not very frontier, I'm a glamper for sure. But I love animals. I'm such an animal lover, and when I was on Broadway in New York, I was a part of Burnett Peters has this wonderful organization, Broadway Barks, you know, adoption, and adopted a dog last year, and you know, I'm such an animal lover. So like anytime I can.
On TV, when you watch like the sad like adoption videos,
oh,
and everything, you cry.
Yes, with that Sarah McLachlan song, I'm like, oh, can I send money? Let's send some money.
How's your husband with that?
Oh, with sending money for? Oh,
well, no, I mean just with your love for animals. Does he let you adopt?
He is right up there with me. Yes, he's so cute, but he is cutting me off at 2. You know.
Well, we understand that. And I love this because I've got some odd ways of relaxing too. I walk up and down the aisles of Home Depot and the library. But yours is kind of unique. When you're stressed out, you go to the Container Store.
Yeah, the Container Store makes me, but not even, it's not a shopping thing. It's like, for some reason, empty boxes makes me happy.
Wow. It's so organized.
It's so organized. I'm very organized.
But I like things in the boxes.
Yeah, I mean, I put stuff in the boxes for sure, but like, I love I am the Container Store's ideal customer.
I think there's a deeper meaning to you than just liking to see empty boxes. Like, so as a person, are you one of those people who likes to see things unfolding, see organization, and you like to just live that sort of lifestyle?
I am the friend that people call to help them unpack when they move. Like, I'm not going to help you move your boxes, but I will unpack your house.
It's like check.
Yes, it feels so good, and I like everything. It has its place, and you know, it drives my husband nuts. But he just finished on Netflix watching all of the 30 Rocks, and I guess there's the one episode with Liz Lemon, and she is obsessing over the Container Store, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, you are Liz Lemon."
I totally get it.
Yes.
I really do. Yeah. Well, moving on to some entertainment news now. Speaking of